In a world that never stops talking, where noise surrounds us from the moment we wake up until we fall asleep, we often overlook the profound impact of silence. The Power of Silence by Kelvin W. Nathan delves into the transformative potential that silence holds, offering insights into how embracing quiet moments can lead to a more fulfilled, creative, and peaceful life. Kelvin W. Nathan, an author known for his wisdom and deep understanding of human nature, explores the concept of silence not just as the absence of sound, but as a powerful tool for personal growth. His book takes us on a journey through the many dimensions of silence, revealing how it can shape our minds, hearts, and lives. Chapter 1. The Essence of Silence. Silence is often misunderstood. Many think of it merely as the absence of noise, but silence is much more than that. It is a state of being that allows us to connect with our inner selves, to think clearly, and to feel deeply. In this chapter, Nathan explains how silence is not emptiness. It is a space full of potential. It is in silence that we find the clarity we need to understand our thoughts and emotions. Silence gives us the opportunity to step back from the chaos of the world and reflect. It's a powerful tool that, when used consciously, can lead to profound personal growth. Through examples and anecdotes, Nathan illustrates how silence can be both a teacher and a guide, leading us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Chapter 2. The Science Behind Silence. Science has begun to uncover what many ancient traditions have known for centuries. Silence is good for the brain. In this chapter, silence is good for the brain. In this chapter, Nathan discusses the scientific research that supports the benefits of silence. Studies have shown that silence can lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and boost mental clarity. Nathan explains how our brains are constantly bombarded with stimuli in today's world. This constant noise can lead to mental fatigue, stress, and even anxiety. Silence, on the other hand, gives our brains the rest they need to recover and function optimally. He highlights various studies that demonstrate how even short periods of silence can rejuvenate the brain, leading to better focus, creativity, and overall mental health. Chapter 3. Silence and Self-Reflection. One of the most powerful uses of silence is for self-reflection. In a world full of distractions, we rarely take the time to look inward. Silence creates the perfect environment for this introspection. In this chapter, Nathan explores how silence allows us to confront our true thoughts and feelings without the noise of external influences. Self-reflection in silence helps us to understand our motivations, desires, and fears. Nathan provides practical advice on how to use silent moments to reconnect with our inner selves. He encourages readers to set aside time each day to sit in silence, to listen to their thoughts, and to reflect on their lives. This practice can lead to greater self-awareness and, ultimately, a more authentic life. Chapter 4. The Power of Silence in Communication. Communication isn't just about talking, it's also about listening. In this chapter, Nathan discusses how silence can actually enhance communication. By learning to be comfortable with silence, we can become better listeners. Silence in conversations allows us to process what the other person is saying, leading to more thoughtful and meaningful exchanges. Nathan introduces the concept of silent communication, the idea that silence itself can convey powerful messages. He explains how body language, facial expressions, and even the pauses in conversation can communicate more than words. By mastering the art of silence, we can improve our relationships, build trust, and create deeper connections with others. Chapter 5. Silence as a Tool for Decision-Making. Making decisions can be difficult, especially in a noisy world. In this chapter, Nathan explains how silence can be a valuable tool in the decision-making process. When faced with important choices, taking a moment of silence can provide the clarity needed to make the right decision. Nathan shares stories of successful individuals who have used silence to guide their decisions. He emphasizes the importance of pausing, reflecting, and considering all options before making a choice. Silence allows us to tune out the noise of opinions and advice from others, helping us to listen to our inner voice and make decisions that align with our true selves. Chapter 6. Embracing Silence in Daily Life. Integrating silence into our daily routines can lead to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. In this chapter, Nathan provides practical ways to embrace silence every day. Whether it's starting the day with a few minutes of silent meditation, taking a silent walk, or simply enjoying a quiet cup of tea, these small moments of silence can have a big impact. Nathan offers simple exercises that anyone can incorporate into their daily routine. He encourages readers to find opportunities for silence, no matter how busy their lives may be. These silent moments can help to reduce stress, increase mindfulness, and bring a sense of calm to even the most hectic days. Chapter 7. Overcoming the Fear of Silence. For many people, silence can be uncomfortable, even frightening. In this chapter, Nathan addresses the common fear of silence and explains why it's important to overcome it. The fear of silence often stems from the discomfort of being alone with our thoughts. In a world where we are constantly connected, the idea of being alone with ourselves can be daunting. Nathan provides strategies for gradually becoming more comfortable with silence. He suggests starting with short periods of silence and gradually increasing the time as we become more accustomed to it. Overcoming the fear of silence can lead to greater self-acceptance and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Chapter 8. Silence and Spiritual Growth. Silence has long been associated with spiritual practices in many cultures. In this chapter, Nathan explores the spiritual dimensions of silence. He discusses how silence is used in various religious traditions as a way to connect with the divine, to meditate, and to seek inner peace. Nathan explains that silence can be a gateway to spiritual growth. Whether through silent prayer, meditation, or silent retreats, these practices can lead to profound spiritual experiences. He shares examples from different cultures and religions, showing how silence is a universal language that speaks to the soul. Chapter 9. The Power of Silence in Leadership. Leadership is often associated with boldness and decisiveness, but silence can also be a powerful leadership tool. In this chapter, Nathan explains how leaders can use silence to inspire and guide others. He discusses famous leaders who have harnessed the power of silence in their full leadership style, using it to create space for others to speak and to reflect on their own thoughts. Nathan offers tips for integrating silence into leadership practices. He suggests that leaders should practice active listening, create silent spaces for reflection, and use silence as a way to show respect and consideration for others. Silence in leadership can lead to more thoughtful decision-making and stronger, more cohesive teams. Chapter 10. Silence and Creativity. Creativity flourishes in silence. In this final chapter, Nathan discusses the connection between silence and creative thinking. He explains how silence allows the mind to wander, to explore new ideas, and to think outside the box. Nathan shares stories of artists, writers, and thinkers who have used silence as a tool for creativity. He encourages readers to create silent spaces where they can tap into their creative potential. Whether it's through silent meditation, quiet walks in nature, or simply sitting in silence with a notebook, these moments can lead to breakthroughs and new ideas. Conclusion. Silence is not just the absence of noise, It is a powerful presence that can transform our lives. By embracing silence, we can find clarity, peace, and a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. Start incorporating moments of silence into your daily life. Whether it's through meditation, quiet reflection, or simply taking a few minutes each day to sit in silence, these small steps can lead to big changes. The Power of Silence by Kelvin W. Nathan teaches us that silence is a gift, a tool that can help us navigate the complexities of life with grace and wisdom. Embrace the silence, and you may just find that it holds the answers you've been seeking. Thank you for taking the time to explore the profound wisdom found in The Power of Silence by Kelvin W. Nathan. As we've journeyed through the book, it's clear that silence isn't something to be feared or avoided, but rather embraced and cherished. It's a powerful tool that can transform your life in ways you might never have imagined. If you found this summary insightful, consider taking the next step by incorporating more silence into your daily routine. Start small, with just a few minutes each day, and gradually expand your practice. You may be surprised at the peace and clarity that silence can bring. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more deep summaries of impactful books that can inspire and empower you. Your support helps us continue to bring you valuable content that enhances your personal and professional growth. Until next time, embrace the quiet moments and let the power of silence guide you to a more peaceful and fulfilled life. Thank you for listening.